Welcome, Fano, to episode 5, expedition number 3 of my playthrough of Blackstone Fortress. Fresh from successfully conquering, spoiler alert, our first stronghold, the Corridor of Death. Got out alive, got out well equipped, treasures galore, and we restocked hard at Precipice. So yeah, that was a very successful venture, that one. One stronghold down, 3 more to go before we can make our way to the hidden vault. So here are our assembled explorers ready for this third expedition. Imperial Robot Ur-025, Emmeline Shadow Spear, Emmeline Shadow Guide, and she is wielding, this time, the Dark Age weapon, Stronghold artifact from the Corridor of Death. So we'll see what fantastic abilities that gives her. Janice Drake, the leader of the bunch, the swashbuckling rogue trader. He's well equipped as well with goodies. And Esperin Locano, our psyker. So that's our team assembled. The crew tracker, Guy Strick, is sitting out this mission. And we'll be rolling in with a new character next expedition. The priest guy, Thaddeus. But that's our team. We're gathered up. We're ready to roll into our next expedition. Dive ever deeper into the enigmatic Blackstone Fortress in search of archeotech, in search of clues, defeating enemies along the way and strengthening our bonds of friendship. I'll be rolling solo this time there, Fano. Table all set up, well equipped for a solo playthrough. Being pretty slack with the video content, so going to get back into it and get myself up to speed on the game, and we'll get that regular content churning out for you. Subscribe to the channel, stick around for more quality Blackstone content, as well as weekly Warhammer 40k games and Let's Play videos if that's your flavour. But without further ado, let's kick in Expedition 3, Maori-Wargamer, Blackstone Fortress. Alright, so kicking in the exploration step, our heroes await descent into the maglev chamber. Let's see what challenges or combats await them. Okay, challenge first up off the bat. Back to back, 2 explorers are set upon by a group of hostiles. Alright, so challenge off the bat for the very first step of the third expedition. 2 explorers are set upon by a group of hostiles. So we're walking through the Blackstone Fortress, and 2 of our band get lost. So got the initiative cards here. Quick Swapperoo, who is up in this challenge. This guy, Emmeline. Boom. Emmeline, Shadow Guide, Ur-025. So Ur is a close combat beast. Here's the battlefield he'll be set up in. So we're going to set up the ambush. So these 2 get waylaid as they're exploring. These 2 get barred from entrance. So go in there, big door shuts down, boom, and they have to sit and watch as their friends are attacked. So we'll come back and get into a fresh combat, back-to-back challenge. Blackstone Fortress. Alright, so there's the combat, the board all set up for the back-to-back challenge to kick off Expedition 3. Emmeline, Shadow Guide, and Ur-025 ready for combat. Also, both of them are inspired. I don't know if inspiration only lasts for 1 expedition or carries through until they die. If you know otherwise, fill me in the comments below so I can figure that out. I feel like it should turn off, but I mean, expeditions are kind of long going too, so I don't know why you'd be inspired and uninspired. But yeah, let me know. So group number 3, we've got 3 Trader Guardsmen, 3 Trader Guardsmen, and 3 Urgles. So we're going to, here's the initiative tracker, 2, 3, 0, 2, 5, 1, Emmeline Shadow Guide. Emmeline's going to do a gambit at the cost of a dice. Rolled our destiny dice as well. Emmeline Gambit, crit success, please, blank. She'll use a initiative, destiny dice to try again. Boom, crit success. She's going to take first spot, and we're going to roll in for battle. Alright, so Emmeline spent 1 activation dice to move. She's better at long range than short range, or than medium range. And I guess I'm going to use her power blade to get in close because it needs a range of 4 and we're all too close quarters to use my long rifle effectively. So 1 activation dice, 2 more left. So I'm going to spend 1 to activate her power blade, which is 2 blues. Into the Urgles. 1 crit success, which means a death, and 1 wounded. And then I'm going to spend her last activation again on another roll. Wapang. 2 crit successes, 2 deaths. So I roll the Blackstone dice for inspiration. Nope. And yeah, also I'm playing this solo, so Emmeline's not my character, but my mate's. So I've got to keep her alive. So I guess I've better capture all this video evidence to show that I did a good job. So hostile group 3 is next after Emmeline, traded guardsmen, so I roll the behavior table. 16. They are close, so 16 is a charge action. So I think that's a move and then an attack. So they're going to be rushing into the Imperial Robot 025. Alright, so throwing down, the traded guardsmen of hostile group 3 have charged into 025. We've got 2 pistol and melee weapons. So first guy's going to make an attack, 2 purples. Or 1 crit success and 1 success. Alright, so 2 successful attacks landed on 025. He's going to make 2 defense rolls. He rolls blue dice. Booyah. 2 crits, both ignored. He is the tank that keeps on walking. Second round of close combat guy. 1 Grievous, so 1 defense roll. Grievous is reduced to a crit. So just a regular wound onto her. Damn. And the last dude up the front right there with the grenade flies in a square dice and misses. So his grenade is ineffective against the ancient armor of the Man of Iron. So hostile group 3's activation is completed, going to 025, who's wounded. He's going to chop in. Alright, so what starts swinging his arm. Does not compute. Power claw chopping in, 1 activation die. Or 1 dead. Guardsman, 1 wounded. Second activation die. 1 dead, 1 dead. Does not compute. And I do have 2 more destiny die. So I'm going to make a vitality roll with 025. And he is good. Back to full health. Important as we go into Expedition 3. Don't want to go on damage. And last one, he's going to open fire with his assault cannon. 1 blue dice into the last set of guardsmen, hostile group 1. So spatters fire and deals 1 wound to one of the guardsmen. So that's the end of 025's activation. Hostile group 1 about to attack in again. So 2 groups fallen in quick succession thanks to the efforts of Emmeline, Shadow Guide, and 025. Last hostile group 1 in close range. Behavior roll 19. Simply a charge. So they're going to move and shoot. Hope they don't do anything. We'll find out. We have the sergeant with the close combat weapon. He's going to attack into 025. 1 grievous wound, 1 defense roll for Oh, he's got an ability, Mobile Bastion, reroll failed defense rolls. Oh shit, he takes a grievous wound. Holy gosh. And the other 2 lasgun bros, they're going to fire into as well actually. 2 shots, 2 blankaroos. So in this challenge back to back, Our explorers are set upon by a group of hostiles. Reinforcement rolls aren't made, so we'll continue, re-roll initiative, and repeat. Alright, so second round of combat, finishing up the back-to-back challenge. 025, Emmeline and hostile group 1 taking the activations. Emmeline bumped up at the cost of a gambit, but it works out well. So first thing I'm going to do, 025, is use the destiny dice to make a vitality roll. And that is recovered. So he's back to full health, and let's power claw them to death now for even thinking to harm you. 025, power claw. One guy dead, who was already wounded, and one guy grievous wound. Final activation. Let's wrap this combat up quick and easy and get on with the rest of the game. Oh, one regular wound. Okay. He's out of activations. Let's move on to Emmeline Shadow Guide, Power Blade. Chopping girl. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Dead. And that's a success. This challenge back-to-back completed. Our two heroes are ambushed. The gate opens again, and Janice and Esperin rush in to survey what's happened. And we shall continue drawing another card from the exploration deck. A nice little surprise combat there to kick us off. Blackstone Fortress, Expedition 3. Alright, so the board reset as our explorers venture deeper into the Blackstone Fortress, drawing another exploration card. Oh, and it's an ambush. Alright, we'll get that set up, and our adventurers are under attack. Four exploration markers though. Could be very valuable. Alright, finally, so the table is set for this combat, an ambush combat. Expedition 3, Blackstone Fortress. Our heroes are arrayed. Got these two in defensive position and cover. Emmeline long range, you can see down all line of sight. Get the two close combat boys. Rogue Trader Janice Drake. Iron up number 2. 025. Short walk for him to number 3, and we'll have Esperin watching out, eyes open. So we're going to reveal our hostile groups and then launch an ambush. Stay with us. Alright, so the battlefield set. We have hostile group 1, 4 Urgles. Going this way anti-clockwise. Hostile group 3, 2 Negavolt cultists. Hostile group 2 is 8 Trader Guardsmen, and in hostile group 4 is 1 single spindle drone. So it's probably going to be our escape route. We'll save that one for last. Should be the easy pickings. There's the initiative track set up in result of ambush. So we're going to play down. Boom, 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 boom. Activate some gambits and go into round 1 of our first combat Expedition 3. Alright, so Rogue Trader Janice Drake's going to make a jump. He can do so in the first round of combat without spending a die. Boom, crit success. He's going to jump to first turn. I'll swap in places with Trader Guardsman. I think everyone's going to do it. Esperin Locano, Square Agility. Blank. Good one, bro. 025, Square Agility as well. Blank. Damn it. Emmeline Shadow Guide, Blue Agility. She's jumping up. Not too bad, she was in the last track. So I'm pretty happy. 025, I'm going to spend a Destiny dice for him. Let's bump you up, bro. Yes, he goes up for 1. Yeah, swapping places with the spindle drone. So that's our tracker, Janice. Negavolts, Trader Guardsman, 0025 Emmeline Esperin, Urgel Spindle, Trader Guardsman. So, combat, let's kick into it. Round 1, Janice Drake taking the first turn. A lot of enemies on the board as we hunt for archeotech and clues to uncover the location of the next stronghold. Alright, so Rogue Trader Janice Drake looking to find glory and aid for the Imperium. That's the reason for his quest. Inspired, the return of Gulliman, all the other shit that's happening. He needs to find something to help the Imperium in their fights. So that's why he's on this quest, and he's rallied together allies. And he's going to go for the biggest target here. So spending a movement dice, spending a destiny dice to make a movement. And let's go off with a flurry of attacks. Pistol rapier, flurry of attacks. Gets to make 3 attacks into the Trader Guardsman. So show him who's boss. We're going to go for these close combat dice first. 2 out of 3 attacks. Or 1 dead. Critical success. Right there. And 1 more. Dead. Boom. Swashbuckler Janice Drake. Kill 2 in 1 go. Got 1 more 6 dice in the Destiny dice pool. So we're going to use that to unleash another flurry. I'll go into this pile here. 1 wound. And 1 more attack. 1 dead. Kill the flaming dude. And 1 guy wounded. So Janice only has 2 3s, so not enough to unleash another flurry. So he's just going to go 2 regular attacks with his last 2 activations. Go into that guy first. Blank. Attack him again. Oh, blank. Double blanks. Alright, yep, that's he'll end his turn. We got rid of 2 though. So let's roll Blackstone. 19. No inspiration. Moving on to Negavolt Cultist activation just across the board here. 025. Better watch out. Alright, so Negavolt Cultists are in an other behavior table. So roll that D20, Blackstone dice, number 13. They will charge. So they will move and then take an attack. So 025. Let's hope your indomitable defenses can hold up against 2 Negavolts. Lucky I put him there. Alright. Focus. Alright, 025 going to get attacked by the Negavolt Cultists, servants of the Dark Mechanicum, with their Electro Goads, which ignore cover. They unleash a lightning arc, so ignore cover and probably short circuit old 025. 2 attacks, 1 each. 1 blank, lucky. 1 grievous wound, which is again very lucky. 025 cannot make a defense, so his indomitable defenses are negated by his enemies. However, he's alive to keep kicking. And we move over to the Urgul's activation. Alright, so Expedition 3, the Urgul's Hostile Group 1. They are close. So roll that D20, Blackstone die. 18. Whew. They're going to make a charge straight into Emmeline. And I know they're pretty deadly when they get in combat. Shit. Remember, I'm playing solo, and they're my mate's character, so if I lose, we're going to be in for it. Urgals have charge, and they're going to chop in. These 3 can attack Emmeline, these ones can attack Esperin. However, they're frenzied, so they can reroll? No. Yeah, they get 3 attacks each, so that's going to be 9 attacks into Amelin Shadow Guide. Emperor Protect. Alright, so we've got 3 ferocious ghouls, creatures of darkness, slashing in claws and talons into Amelin Shadow Guide. So the first guy gets 3 attacks. 1 hit. 2 hits. So 2 defense dice was made from Amelin. What should we roll for defense? Squares, 2 squares. Oh, not the best. 2 wounds. Also, Fana, she is standing within cover, but I think cover only applies for ranged attacks. So if that's not the case, also let me know in the comments. Much appreciated. Alan's taken 2 wounds though, so about to slash in again, and the brother is on the board. Boy! Yeah, biggest enemy of them all. Alright, so another wave of attacks from the second Urgle. Oh, 1 blank, 1 grievous, so just 1 attack. So 1 defense roll. Hey, don't attack him, attack the Urgle. Jeez, off the table, boy. 1 defense roll. Boom, she's safe. So 3 more attacks and she's only got 2 wounds left. It's going to be bleeding hard. 2 attacks from the Urgles. Oh, double blankies. Oh, 1 more blankie. Happy ending. Oh, a grievous. A grievous. Roll that defense. Shit, blank. Alright, so Amelin got wiped, gone from full health to 1 wound left. And last attack into Esper and Lacano. Alright, so combat over this way. Last Urgle. 3 Urgles just ripped off 3 of her 4 wounds. So she is on last legs. Last Urgle into Esper. Be gentle. Oh, 1 grievous. 2 grievous, 2 defenses. What do you get? Squares. Double squares for Esperan's defense roll. Oh, that's a grievous. So 1 wound he only takes. But he's already got 1 wound. Damn. But that's the Urgle's turn done. Into Ur025's turn now. Alright, so a bit of devastation dealt out there. Amelin Shadow Guide down to 1 wound left. Esperin down to 2 wounds left. 2 Destiny dice left. So yeah, gonna have our work cut out for us, but all my Explorer's activations now, we can start making some plays as we work to clear the board. Yeah, that guy Thaddeus the Purifier, someone recommended me to use him, so definitely he sounds good from what you were telling me, man. The healing abilities, definitely could use that right now. We're in dire straits. We'll go into Ur025, rumbles with the Negavolts. Ur025 is going to whir his Power Claw into the Negavolts. 2 dice to start his first activation. Bull, 2 crits. That's just what we need. That's double kills. They got that Voltergeist field though. Let me double check those rules. 18 plus the Voltergeist field negates the attack. 17. Woo. And the other one? 10. Boom. Ur025, Imperial Robot of Death unleashes death upon the Negavolts. And let's roll a... No, he's got 1 more activation dice left. Might fire into the Urgles. Yeah, he's going to fire. I was going to get him to walk here, and he moves 1 step at a time. And I was also thinking I could heal his grievous wound. However, those Urgles are a deadly threat, so we're going to unleash a fire into them. Assault cannon. Bazinga. 1 dead. So 6 wounds dealt. So 6 or lower. Nope. and we move into Amelin's turn. Alright, pretty simple for Esper and Lacano. He's just going to use his Force Orb Cane. 2 attacks with that. Both his activation dice used. And actually, I think he's going to spend his 3 inspiration points to inspire himself. I think that's how it works. I'll double check. We need to give him some power-ups. Alright, so I powered up Esper, and in searching the rules for inspiration, I found out that inspiration only lasts that expedition. So these 2 shouldn't still be inspired. But you live and you learn. Anyway, what that does is powers up his attack. So he's got those 2 activations. I'm going to use first 1 to attack into Urgel with the Force Orb Cane. 2 attacks. 1 success, 1 regular wound, and last activation. 1 dead. Not quite the result we were looking for as we wrap up the turn for our explorers. Killed the 2 Negavolts. 3 out of 4 Urgels dead. But we've still got a bunch of Trader Guardsmen who are about to make their attack. Oh, Spindle Drone next, but Janice could be in danger. We'll go into the Spindle Drone's activation. Turn 1. Alright, little Spindle Drone. So behavior table. He's in cover from all visible explorers, I'd say. Yeah. Roll that D20 Blackstone dice. 5. He will simply take an aim action. So I'll find out what that means. Alright, so aim, he's going to attack the furthest explorer, so he's going to make a pulse attack, 4+ range into Esperin. Roll that off. Blanky. So safe. And we'll go into the final activation for the turn. Trader Guardsman. Alright, so Trader Guardsman, final activation. 2 of them are engaged at the moment, so I'd say overall engaged. 3 in the back, let me know. I don't know if that's the rule. I'm going off they're engaged, because 2 of them are. Maybe it's majority rules, though. Anyway, engaged, so rolling the Blackstone die for behavior. 12. Onslaught. So Onslaught is attack to the closest, then attack the closest. No, so 2 attacks. Shit. Could die. So double attacks, that's mental, man. So Onslaught, behavior from the Trader Guardsman. So double attacks. First guy is going to get 4 of these. He's going to get 4 of these. These dudes are going to get 2 of these each. Oh, he's going to come under an Onslaught, alright. First guy attacking. 1 Grievous, 1 blank. I'll get to make 1 defense. Oh, I'll let him do his other 2 attacks. 3 Grievous. Shit. Make my defense rolls. Fuck! He took 2 Grievous wounds. He's got this guy, 4 attacks of the same. What happens when he dies? Do I drop everything and my guys can pick it up? He's got a clue. He's got archeotech. Shit. I'm in trouble. I've got this card. Discard this card and pick a hostile that is adjacent, invisible. That hostile suffers 1 wound. So he's already wounded. So if I use that card, can I use this card now? I'm going to use this card now. I don't care. Let me know if this is wrong. But looking at this, I'm going to discard this card. This guy's going to run into combat. Story-wise, this dude's going to run into combat with him, and he's going to throw this tusk blade into his neck and discard it, pick a hostile, suffers 1 wound, so he's already wounded, so he is dead. I can't take another round of those attacks, man. What happens if I die? I'm just going to quickly look what happens if I die. These 3 get 2 purples against Janice, so he might actually die here. Alright, so he's still holding on by a thread. If he dies, he becomes out of action and makes a recovery roll, kind of like a saving throw to if anyone plays D&D. So it still hangs in there. Any cards that they have are lost and the expedition ends. Shit. Alright. Lucky it's my character, because the guy I play with, he's not going to believe me if his guy died. Anyway, 2/2/2. Let's go. 1 blank, 1 defense roll, agility. Boots. Also, I'm going to use my other ability, the Thermoplast Cloak. Exhaust this card to change a success to a critical success. And if he makes a critical success, he can immediately take a pistol and rapier action without having to spend an activation dice. So he saved 1 attack from this dude, and he's going to make another attack into the guy yet to attack him. Again, don't know if that's the rule for initiative, but I'm going to take it. I mean, I say it's not because he's countering his attack, but because I'm about to die, I'm just going to bend the rules a bit. So, pistol rapier into the guy who's yet to attack. Go Janice Drake, the rogue trader. Thoughts. So he deflects an attack and then opens fire, pistol through the brain. Again, pretty rough, pretty cheap, but I'm about to die. I'm going to do anything to live, even bending the rules. So this last guy gets an attack and double attack from lace gun. Crit 6, critical wound. Oh, make my save, make my save. Boots, boots. He's good. Janice Drake, the rogue trader, survives a wave of hostile attacks. Oh, wait a minute, critical success. Oh, actually, don't worry. That rule is for if they're in an adjacent hex. So maybe I should get that guy have another attack, but I'm not going to. End of all activations for the first round. So we're going to close off event phase and kick back to the start. All right, so pretty devastating first turn. Grievous wound there. 2 grievous, 1 regular. 1 regular, 1 grievous, 1 regular, 1 grievous. Everyone's wounded. This has been the worst I've ever been, actually. Maybe it's not good to go on my own. Anyway, also, grievous wounds, reading the rules, they can't be recovered during an expedition, only outside of it. So we're in dire straits. Roll the dice for the event phase. 17. Leader picks an explorer that... Oh, some good stuff in there. Gain an inspiration point. Give 1 to Emmeline for the next expedition if she survives. But yeah, we'll reset the board. Alright, so I'm going to activate the support systems of the long hauler Gamma. We get to use all duplicate rolls, which comes in handy. So we've got 666s there. So we've got a full stack of Destiny dice. And we'll figure out the rest. Janice Drake's going to spend a Destiny dice on a gambit. He needs to get rid of these dudes. Bolts. Jumps up to first place. Alright, so first turn, Janice Drake. He is going to launch in. I have to move there, and he's going to unleash a flurry of attacks. So that's 2 Destiny dice spent. 3 attacks. First start off into them. Oh, yeah, baby. Swashbuckler extraordinaire. 1 more. Blanky. He's going to do a 2 flurry of attacks at the cost of a 5+ activation. Doots, dead. Get effed, bro. And that's it. Rogue Trader Janice Drake cleared all the hostiles of Hostile Group 2, all on his own too. What an absolute legend. No wonder he's the leader of this expedition. Move it into Ur-025. Ur-025, he doesn't need to do too much, so he is going to make a rush movement at the cost of a 3-up activation. And then he's going to search this spot here and draw a discovery card. Oh, clue. I think we got 3 clues. Is it 3 clues to get an? Oh shit! We got a clue. Lose clues. That's the end of his turn though. All right, so Amelin Shadow Guide is going to activate her Dark Age weapon. Improve 2 blues against 2 purples into the Urgle. 2 shots. Pew pew. Vaporized. So she's got 1 more activation left. Might as well. 1, 2, 3. And she's going to use a Destiny dice to search. Drawing discovery card. 1 piece of archeotech. Very nice. Hostile Group 2 reinforcement roll. Nothing. Hostile Group 3 reinforcement roll. I think that's something. 1 negavolts back. Shit. Alright, well that's his turn done anyway because he was dead. So he comes in through this portal here. Zoom, 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 zoom. Hostile Group 1. Urgles. 20, nothing. And that means these guys are activating now. Spindle Drone, Behavior Table 18. He is other. Onslaught. He's going to make a shot with his little square dice. Good luck to you, friend. Into Esperin. Blanky. And Esperin Lacano's turn. Alright, nice. See what he can do. He has 2 activation dice ready. Esperin Lacano, last activation for turn 2. He's just going to use the dice to move forward to, and then use his last one to search this spot here. Discovery card. Wabam! Holy shit! I couldn't even rig this there, Fano. Secret coordinates can be used as a clue card. Wait a minute. Oh, he's already inspired. This is exactly what Esperin Lacano needs, though. So you could, you know, if you're skeptical, think that I rigged it. Okay, so I can hold on to that, and whenever I'm holding on to that, I've got a, I can start every expedition with him inspired, which sounds very good. Alternatively, I can use it to, these secret coordinates to use it as a clue, so that means I'll have 4 clues. So yeah, very nice, very nice. I'll hold on to it for now, but that is 3 out of 4 discovery markers search, and end of the round. So let's roll the event dice for turn 2. Event dice, Boots 5. Not dead yet. Must pick an explorer who was dead but not dead. We'll bring back the Urgle and place him back in the nest there. And we shall reshuffle the initiative. 1 Urgle, 1 Negavolt, and 1 Spindle Drone left in this combat. Expedition 3. Blackstone Fortress with your host, the Moldy Wargamer. Alright, so turn number 3, Expedition 3, Blackstone Fortress. Our heroes are bloodied and bruised. Almost all hostiles have been destroyed off the battlefield. We've recovered some valuable items and we need to get the hell off here. So, drawing the initiative deck. Hostile Group 1, Urgles. Nope. Ur-025 again. Janus Drake. Hostile Group 2, Trader Guardsman. Group 3, Negavolts, Esperin. Group 4, Amelin Shadow Guide. Amelin needs to attack before him, otherwise he's going to kill her. So, we're going to roll for some gambits, starting with Amelin here, at the cost of a Destiny dice. Amelin Shadow Guide, gambit roll. Thoughts. So she jumps into first place. Great work. Yeah, I think we're going to use this turn to just recover, search that last spot there, and get off this, get out of here. Alright, so turn 3, activation 1, Amelin's going to spend 2 activations to bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And wait there. 025 is going to attack with his Power Claw into the Negavolt. Poltergeist Field on a 20. Nope. That's dead. And then he is going to make a rush action, moving 2. And then another rush action. And then, what the hell, the third Destiny dice, another rush action. So everyone's gathering into this spot. Janus Drake up next. Janus Drake, the Rogue Trader. His activation 3 of turn 3. He's going to search that final discovery marker right there. Badang. What's he get? Oh, we are racking up the clues. It's mental. I think next game will be a Stronghold. Lucky. And then he is going to move for the cost of an activation and activate the portal here to trigger the maglev chamber back home. And then the last dude, Espen Lacano. 1, 2, 1, 2. Movements. 2 movements. His turn's done. Oh, well, his turn's done. Before that though, hostile group 2, which was the Trader Guardsman here. Gonna reinforce. Nope. Hostile group 3, Negavolt Cultist, reinforce. Nope. Espen Lacano just took his turn. Hostile group 4. Find out what hostile group 4 does. Hostile group 4, spindle drones, they are hidden. Rolling a 7 on the behavior table, they shall simply sneak. So they're going to move closest to the nearest enemy while remaining hidden. So Badang. And Urgul also hidden. That's a 4. Sneak as well. And so that ends the third turn. All the dudes are gathered around here. So we're going to fast forward and get them the hell off this, out of this combat. This is successful combat. Roll the event table first. Roll the events. 17. Inspiration. Another inspiration point. Should give that one to Janus. So he's on. Janus is on 2 activation inspirations. And we're going to close that off there. Fano, close that combat. Zip back to on the maglev chamber. We're getting the hell out of here. We're not continuing the expedition. We'll see you back at Precipice and round off this one, a bloody and close combat. That one, whew, made out by the skin of our teeth. We'll see you back at Precipice. Alright, Fano, so our brave explorers have returned to Precipice after a we did one challenge, a back-to-back challenge, and then also the one combat and ambush. So normally I don't like to head back. You know, you have to draw from the legacy deck. All that other stuff happens. It's not the best thing to happen there. Kind of a waste of a turn, but we almost died. Janus almost died. We made it through by the skin of our teeth. And so we're lucky. We're lucky that we got out. Whew. Yeah, what an expedition. Anyway, we're back to Precipice. Our ships are all set up, facilities side ready to go, and we're ready to explore and purchase, spending a bit of money. So I don't think we do have too much money. We didn't grab too much archeotech. Probably the only one who could would be... Only one who could is actually just Emmeline. But we'll draw a new legacy card to add to our legacy deck. So we've got 2 countdowns, no escape route, and the Blackstone, the Stronghold card. So here's our legacy deck. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh shit. Obsidious Malix. So he was present during the... Was he? No, he wasn't. Obsidious Malix, Chaos Lord of the Black Legion, will be unleashed in future expeditions. Dang nabbit. That's going to be a bit scary. Shit. Alright. Well, I don't have much to buy, so my explorers are recovered. Obsidious Malix will be rolling up in future expeditions. We made that one through very closely. I think Emmeline will go shopping somewhere. Let's see what we got. Alright, so Emmeline is going to purchase a Sky Talon Plume. Doubles her move action for future expeditions. So she is well equipped and ready to roll. That'll complete the step, the exploration step. The Precipice step. Alright, finally, so Emmeline Shadow Guide simply purchased the Sky Talon Plume off her ship, and that'll end the exploration step. We're kind of low on archeotech to spend. So that'll complete that one and also mark an end to Expedition 3. Not the longest, well, actually it might have been pretty long. Filmed for a while, 3 turns. Might have been a while, but anyway, we shall be spending 1, 2, 3, 4 clues gathered there, spent to the journey into the next stronghold. Bit premature, but we might as well get this done and dusted. Let me grab the stronghold deck. Next stronghold we will be exploring will be this one, Descent. Okay, so that's it, Fano. Expedition 3. Our brave explorers, Janice, Emmeline, Esperin, and Ur025 completed a successful challenge and a combat as they set out to explore the Blackstone Fortress in its entirety, uncover its secrets, and gain its lost relics, fighting all manner of enemies hidden within its depths. Next week, Fano, make sure you join me for Stronghold Descent. Stronghold number 2 of Blackstone Fortress. Remember, 4 out of 4 strongholds to find the hidden vault and complete our exploration and open up that it's not accessible. Open up that envelope with the secret cards. I wonder what's inside. Fano, great to have you with me there for this journey, for this expedition, solo expedition by your humble host, the Maori Wargamer. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, show your support for the channel, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I am your host, the Maori Wargamer. Stronghold Assault again next episode, next week, so don't miss out. Thank you for watching. Once again, ka kite, anō.